A new Spawn movie is on the way, and there are a few important things it needs to do well, especially after the disappointment of the 1997 film. Todd McFarlane and Blumhouse are teaming up for this reboot, with Jamie Foxx set to star as the main character, Spawn. Let's take a look at what we know about it so far. After years of anticipation, the Spawn reboot is finally on its way from Blumhouse, with Jamie Foxx set to star as the iconic anti-hero Spawn. Created by Todd McFarlane and first introduced in 1992's Spawn #1, it has become one of the most iconic characters in comics not associated with Marvel or DC. Despite previous adaptations, including a less than successful live-action movie in 1997, interest in the franchise remains strong. Development has been ongoing for quite some time, and recent updates indicate that the project is reaching a critical stage in securing funding. McFarlane has expressed confidence in producer Jason Blum's ability to navigate the Hollywood system and get the project off the ground. Despite setbacks like the Writers Guild of America strike in 2023, creative development is still going forward, with the script undergoing significant progress. The release date for the Spawn reboot movie has been confirmed for 2025, although the exact timing within that year is still unspecified. Despite various delays, producer Jason Blum has reiterated that the film, starring Jamie Foxx as Spawn, remains on track for its scheduled release. Blum emphasized its commitment to the project, stating firmly, "2025 is when Spawn is going to come out." The reboot has faced setbacks due to the strikes by the WGA and SAG-AFTRA, as well as personal health issues affecting Jamie Foxx. In the upcoming Blumhouse Spawn reboot, Jamie Foxx takes on the lead role as Al Simmons, who transforms into the titular anti-hero Spawn. Foxx, known for his roles in acclaimed films like Django Unchained and Ray, as well as recent projects like Strays and Day Shift, brings his talent and star power to the iconic character. While further casting announcements, including who will portray Violator, have yet to be made, Todd McFarlane has hinted at the involvement of additional A-list actors alongside Jamie Foxx in the reboot. The story of the Spawn reboot remains mostly under wraps, but it's been revealed that the film will carry an R rating. It's anticipated that the movie will closely follow Spawn's origin story as depicted in the original Todd McFarlane comics. The protagonist is a Marine who is betrayed and brutally murdered by former associates. Instead of meeting his end, Simmons is resurrected as a Hellspawn, a being with extraordinary abilities, dispatched from the underworld to punish those destined for hell. Adopting the alias Spawn, Simmons embarks on a journey to combat evil and seek redemption. While this serves as the fundamental premise, Spawn's narrative is rich with complexity and depth. Spawn emerged as an iconic figure of the brooding 90s anti-hero, setting him apart from mainstream Marvel and DC characters. Although the 1997 movie fell short of expectations, the upcoming reboot from Blumhouse holds the potential to propel the demonic hero to newfound success in the realm of live-action cinema. With that being said, after the 1997 Spawn movie flop, the new Spawn reboot has a lot riding on it to win over fans. With Blumhouse Productions at the helm, known for their horror expertise, the film aims to capture the darkness of McFarlane's Spawn comics. The original film starred Michael Jai White as Al Simmons and John Leguizamo as Violator, but it struggled to match the gritty tone of the comics. While the 90s movie had its moments, it lacked the serious tone needed to do justice to Spawn's dark and complex world. Spawn came off more like a Batman copycat than the ominous figure from the comics. With Jamie Foxx taking on the role of Spawn in the reboot, there's hope for a darker and more faithful adaptation. The Spawn comics dive deep into mature themes like death, grief, and mortality, but the 1997 movie missed the mark with its campy approach. The reboot needs to embrace the dark and gritty nature of the source material to truly resonate with fans. If done right, the Spawn reboot could finally deliver the terrifying and compelling story that fans have been waiting for. Given the original Spawn movie's exploration of hell and its demonic characters, it's crucial for the new Spawn movie to embrace horror elements. With Blumhouse behind the reboot, it's likely we'll see intense imagery, especially during Al Simmons' transformation into Spawn. However, past attempts to broaden Spawn's appeal led to toning down the horror, which was a misstep. Blumhouse should capitalize on its expertise in horror to deliver a truly chilling experience. The dialogue in the 1997 film, especially from the character Clown, received criticism for being clunky and inappropriate. While John Leguizamo's performance added entertainment value, the script's shortcomings were evident. In contrast, the 90s Spawn animated series demonstrated how to craft compelling dialogue, contributing to its enduring popularity. To avoid the pitfalls of the original movie, the new Spawn reboot should prioritize well-written dialogue that enhances the dark and complex world of Spawn. To elevate the new Spawn reboot, better visual effects are imperative. While the original Spawn movie showcased innovative effects for its time, they haven't aged well. By integrating state-of-the-art CGI and practical effects, the reboot can enhance every aspect of Spawn's world building. It's essential for Spawn's superhero persona to be visually impressive, and the depiction of the hellscape he navigates should feel authentic. Similarly, the city streets where he seeks justice must be as immersive as iconic locations like Gotham City. Additionally, Spawn needs to face off against a more formidable adversary than in the original movie. While the Violator served as the primary antagonist, his impact was limited, partly due to outdated visual effects and budget constraints. In the reboot, Spawn should confront a stronger villain, whether it's an enhanced version of the Violator, Chapel, Jason Wynn, or another formidable foe from the comics. Characters like Billy Kincaid, although not demonic, possess a disturbing nature that would complement Spawn's relentless pursuit of justice. In the upcoming Spawn reboot, Spawn's rebellion against Hell will take center stage, a narrative aspect largely overlooked in the 1997 film. This storyline will distinguish the reboot from conventional superhero movies, which often revolve around multiverses and cosmic battles. As Spawn defeats the Violator and challenges a Redeemer, it will send a powerful message to both heaven and hell, laying the groundwork for a potential sequel depicting the epic war between these two factions. This rich lore, only partially explored in the original film, promises to captivate fans who have long appreciated this aspect of the Spawn stories. Furthermore, the Spawn reboot must embrace an R rating and amplify the level of violence depicted. While the 1997 movie was rated PG-13, a director's cut released later included scenes that would have warranted an R rating. The McFarlane comics have always been characterized by their intense violence, with Spawn mercilessly hunting down demons and dispatching them in graphic ways. By emphasizing Spawn's terrifying and ruthless nature, the reboot can truly capture the essence of the titular character. The McFarlane comic series introduced numerous variations of Spawn, each with its own unique storylines and settings. From a Spawn who journeyed to feudal Japan to one who became a gunslinger in the Wild West, and even a knight in the Dark Ages, the series showcased a diverse range of incarnations. Alongside these alternate Spawns, the world building also featured a host of other characters, including allies like Angela, Mammon, and Overkill, who aided Spawn in his battle against Heaven and Hell. These stories and their characters, with their supernatural and fantasy elements, set the Spawn franchise apart from traditional superhero narratives. By incorporating such rich and diverse material, the Spawn reboot has the opportunity to offer audiences a fresh and distinctive take on the superhero genre. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.